Hello, my name is Tony Litt. I'm the MD of Sunrise Radio, and it's my immense pleasure to bring you the official Sunrise Radio podcast. We are the #1 commercial Asian station in the United Kingdom, with many firsts to our name, and we continue to be the voice of British Asians who have given us their love and loyalty over 30 years. It's a legacy we cherish and a responsibility that we don't take lightly. Our aim has always been to entertain the listeners with the best of Bollywood and Bhangra, while also addressing their concerns. A real voice for the community, a vibrant community, and a great nation. We are proud to be British and Asian. This podcast is a compilation of some of the things we do on the station, with a stellar lineup of presenters who each have their own personality and style. It's entertaining, informative, engaging, and we hope you will enjoy it here as a podcast if you are unable to tune in to the radio. Don't forget to subscribe and tell your family and friends about this podcast. And do leave us a comment on what you think. We'd love to hear from you. All the best always. Team Sunrise.
The UK's biggest station mix. Sunrise Radio.
Hi, this is Anushka Arora. As always, lovely to have your company for the Sunrise Radio podcast. And this week, I have another special guest on the show. Sukriti and Prakriti, welcome to Sunrise Radio.
Thank
How are
you.
It is so nice to have you guys here.
I know, it's so nice to be here. And, like you said, this is our first time and we're so excited actually to see you first.
Yes.
In person.
Yeah, because otherwise it's just been on Zoom, I feel, over the
and
last
also
couple of years.
Instagram, but nothing like this one.
We're seeing you guys in real life now. This is amazing. Tell me, what are you guys doing here in London first and foremost?
We've actually been to London thrice before, but I'm not even going to count them as like trips because it's, like she said, touch and go.
Yeah.
And for the first time, we've planned like a 2-week holiday, which is like
How
off
lovely.
the record. Yeah, we do not take like 2-week holidays ever. So,
Yeah.
but there's so
I
much
don't know
more
if you
to
can
do.
tell, but we're not big on holidays. And by the third or fourth day, we're just like checking our phones, we're taking work calls, we're not spending time with the fam. So, but this is going to be the first time.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
exciting.
pleased, but we are going to talk about work, okay? So just having a little bit of a work moment here now. You guys look gorgeous, by the way. And your pinky cheeks, they walked into the studio and they're like, is it that, or is it really hot here all the time in London? And I'm like, no, it's never this hot. So you brought the sunshine with you.
Yeah, I guess today is supposed to be the hottest day, right? That's what my cab driver told me. And I'm like, okay, cool. I don't know what went down. It's supposed to be really cold and nice, and we were loving that, but
No,
I guess
it's not. This is our peak summer. Like I know in India it's like 50 degrees, but this is our like peak summer. Yeah. So let's talk about music. Let's talk about everything. So tell me, how's work life going? Like how is it? Tell me.
It's going amazing, I feel like Sukriti and I, we've been singing on live shows, and we've been also touring, like you see all the time. Like we've been doing that for the last 10 years, and I think last year was actually a super special year in our lives, in our careers, because we started this new channel. Let's call it a label, 'cause it is one. It's called Supra. It's our first imprint in the world. It's our extension, and it's where we're releasing all our independent music, and that's exciting. I think this was a long time coming, and we were talking about doing this for so long, but we just kind of took the plunge and we're like, listen, this is what we're going to do. Of course, they're going to be like, movie songs and some label songs and stuff like that all the time happening. But I think for our audiences and for our listeners to sort of get to know like the things that we like, because today I think commercial is just anything fresh.
Yeah.
So there's no real definition for commercials. I just feel like the kind of music that we listen to and the music that we make, we wanted to put that out in the world, and I feel like through Supra we're going to be putting that out. It's only been, we're 2 songs old in this journey, but I think last year was so special because we did it.
And now, was it a little bit difficult doing your own independent music, because being female artists in this industry, although it has come a long way,
it has,
but was it difficult for you to do something like this?
I think with the times that we are in, I would really call myself super fortunate because I feel like we're kind of going into an equal representation. Like I feel like, there is a lot of talk about female singers and probably why they haven't got their due in the past or whatever. But, I feel like because Prakriti and I, we've always started as playback singers.
Yeah.
But that's the only thing you could do back then, right? When we decided that we want to get into singing, the only way you could be a singer was to be in Mumbai.
Yes.
And then to sing for movies, which, we've had a great run and it's something that's always going to be a part of us. But I think around 2019, we started also doing non-film music, which is something that, again, non-film and film, like this is just a concept here, right?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, everywhere else in the world, it's just music.
Exactly.
So that's been a little bit of a thing. But now I feel back in Mumbai and back, I think everywhere non-film music is, on the same pedestal as film music. So it's like everybody just is finding what they like. There are so many genres. And when we talk about our music, like we are Punjabi girls,
Yes.
So, but then we're also Bollywood girls.
Yes.
So our music is like a mix of, it has to be desi, but it has to be urban, it has to be a little bit of Bollywood, it has to be a little bit of Punjabi. So I think we're just finding, our sound now more than ever. And we've released a couple of songs, but, with Supra we've actually released a song called Zid.
Zid, yes.
Which is,
No, I'm sorry, but you can't miss that song.
Yeah.
You can't miss that song here on the station or on Instagram, by the way.
I love to hear it on Sunrise Radio. I'm
we're
so
gonna
excited.
play it. Don't you worry. I have actually got it all lined up for you. You guys said it was Supra, right? That you started.
Supra, yes.
So there's Sukupuku and there's Supra as well. So how did you decide on Supra? Because like your fan clubs are like either this or that.
Yeah.
Like how is that working now?
I mean, honestly, I don't think Supra is so innovative, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think it could have been our idea. It's all the fan clubs, because moms kept our names as Sukriti and Prakriti. So I think for anyone to sort of even start like this fan club, I don't think Instagram would allow them to have
so
both
many
our
letters.
names, like two really long names. So they clubbed our names and they called us Supra. So most of our fan clubs are Supra. And we picked on that and we were like, that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
I think that should be the imprint name, you
Yes.
know. And Sukupuku is just, what our family
So
in Delhi
cute.
calls us. What you call us, what our
so
mom, dad
cute.
call us, and our friends, of course.
Yeah, but like Sukupuku is like, what is that?
It's like Pokemon,
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like me releasing music on Sukupuku. Like, no one's going to take
No
that
one's going to
seriously.
take you seriously. Exactly that. But I think talking about the time that we're in this industry, it's completely changed. Like you said, when you wanted to get into singing back in the day, it was just playback singing.
Yeah.
You had to be in Mumbai and that was it. But now, you can be a singer from your bedroom, quite literally.
absolutely.
Anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world, no matter what language.
Absolutely,
anything.
yeah.
So how do you guys feel about that?
I think it's just liberating, honestly. I feel like this social media that people keep talking about and sometimes also keep cribbing about because and I do too. I'm a consumer and I'm also a creator. So but then I feel like there's a lot of pressure when artists have to constantly keep making reels. Like everybody's attention span is those 10-15 seconds. We got to make a song that works there. But then that's just a part of it. We're learning to enjoy it over the time, but now we just have fun with it. Now we just we make
We've kind of realized that, listen, this is a tool to promote your song.
Yes.
Even if it's tedious and boring, we're going to find a way to like it and enjoy it because, this is how your song reaches out. I discover so many songs from Instagram.
Same here.
So I'm just for something to go viral, if it's Instagram as your tool, then you got to use it.
Yeah.
And I just think that when things are that easy, it's also as hard. It's
true say.
really, really hard.
Yeah.
Today to grow on Instagram, to make a song reach out, it's difficult. And if you get there, and I think that's commendable because today there's so many, artists who are trending with just one song. It's their first song and it's everywhere on the internet and it's going viral. And I think that takes effort.
It does, but then what do you think happens afterwards? That one artist has put out one viral song and then the next one is what do you do?
Yeah, there's so much pressure. There's so much pressure.
That would be kind of difficult. To think that, everybody's expecting that out of you and God forbid if you can't deliver again,
This
then
is
it's
it.
just pressure. And
Exactly. It's like then you get called like a one-time wonder,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, but like I really believe that it's so important that even all the budding musicians and everybody in general like kind of never forgets why they started in the same place in the first place, because I feel like as musicians like we sometimes forget to enjoy the music, and that's so important to me. Like the more I'm growing up, I'm like, but like this is why we started. We love doing what we do,
Yeah.
and like if I can just hear my song and enjoy it. In fact, we get so many comments saying that you guys are like one of the artists who really enjoy your own songs because you keep making and I'm like,
And like every time we release a song, we say to each other, like, till we start getting comments like, bas karo, like, stop it, I'm done with this song. And I'm like, that's when you're doing it right.
This is currently happening with Zid, right? Zid reels
handling it.
are everywhere, like everywhere. And I love that though. I absolutely
thank
love it.
you.
So what I'm going to ask you to do now, you got 40 seconds to introduce your song Zid, and I absolutely love it.
Thank
It is
you so
gorgeous
much.
that
It
song
means a
is.
lot to us.
So go on, 30 seconds. I'm going to play the song for you to
Alright.
introduce both of you.
Should we sing?
Yes, you can sing it. Yeah, you can sing
This
it. Why
is
not?
Zid, I think, for the first time on UK radio. This is Sunrise Radio, and this is Supra Live on Zid. Go make your reels now!
She gives the chance to say.
So it's Sukriti, Prakriti Kakar here in the studio. 10 seconds,
Okay.
give us one line.
It's just Zid?
Yeah.
Okay.
जिद करता सोनिए ओ, तुझ पे मरता सोनिए ओ, ना संभलता है ये दिल हो, क्यों जिद करता सोनिए ओ,
Oh, you guys are beautiful live. That is gorgeous. So, seeing as you guys sang and introduced Zid so beautifully earlier on, and I just felt that that was not enough. So, I'm going to let you sing whatever you guys want to sing, and we're just going to listen, really.
Awesome. I think, we would love to sing a song that truly was a very special song for us. The song's called Mafia.
oh my God, I've got that lined up.
Yeah. It kind of just started the non-film journey for us back in 2019. We released the song, and then, somehow we came to know of us being singer-songwriters, because before this we weren't really making our songs. So this song
This is
really
also
kind
the
of...
first song we ever featured in. Until then,
Oh.
until this song, we weren't really the face of our
Okay.
sound. So I think this song is kind of special in a lot of ways.
How lovely.
So
We'll do a little bit of Mafia for you.
Go for
I've
it.
had actually a lot of people from the UK back in different places come to me and said, like, college people, college girls, college boys come in and they have heard this song, so it makes me feel so good.
Oh, how lovely.
I'm
yeah.
gonna sing a little bit of Mafia. This was made when we both broke our hearts in the same week. So
No.
please don't judge us. We love.
That is also, heartbreak is also in sync for both of you. No.
Ah, God's
it just
plan.
happened.
Oh gosh. Go for it.
हाँ, प्यार दिया कसमा खा के सचिया तोड़ दिया दिल करना छुट्टिया खुद तो भी ज्यादा तेनू प्यार मैं करा पर जी मैं चली गई मुड़ना आना सोनिया गलतियां तू इतनी करदा मैंने भी जाने दिया सोचा था तू अब बदलेगा मौका तुझे 100 बार दिया जान दिया नहीं चाहिए तेरी माफिया जान लिया तेनू जाना अंदरों तक मैं तेनू पहचान दिया जान दिया नहीं चाहिए तेरी माफिया जान लिया तेनू जाना अंदरों तक मैं तेनू पहचान दिया
Oh wow, you guys are so
you.
good. Like you are amazing. Now I want to ask you about like concert culture in India, which has become really, really big. And I know you guys recently went to the Diljit concert.
Yeah.
Tell me how like the experience was, and you guys performing at live shows also. Like, how do you feel this concert culture has very much just kind of blown up?
Yeah, it has. You're right, because I feel like in India we're such a big country. There are so many people, and I feel like concerts is such a beautiful entertainment to have. Like, I feel like we were longing for like better venues for a lot of us, like, growing up. But I feel like now, when it comes to art, when it comes to culture, when it comes to just entertainment, like India has really stepped it up, you know.
Course,
Especially Bombay, I really think that it's really on the map in a lot of ways, when it comes to fashion, when it comes to even tech for that matter. Then of course there's music, there's venues like NMACC today, which is just so cool. There's so many musicals also that have just come down in Bombay, so it's kind of really becoming like the New York, of India. And it's just there are gala nights, and then there are of course the paparazzi culture is there.
Oh
of
my
course.
God, that's crazy.
It's just a part of concerts. It's a part of like events. It's a part of just brand events. It's really cool because there's something or the other that's happening in the city almost every day.
And also I guess we get to see our favorite artists a lot more now than we used to. So like that whole thing of, you want to buy that ticket, you want to go and you want to see your favorite artist, that's like a whole thing. And also a lot of colleges host a lot of events. So like we do a lot of college shows where I feel like we get to meet like the younger people the most, because like that is somehow like our TG on our Instagrams and stuff, and that's the one way to like kind of go and meet them. So it's amazing. Having said that, I'm really waiting for a good Bombay show. Like we also haven't performed in Bombay for a bit now.
Concerts is their favorite time, right? Like,
it's just an experience, isn't it? It's just a different vibe. Like you're just you're there to enjoy that music collectively. Like you can turn to somebody else, like sitting on your left or your right, and they're also you're all just enjoying the same thing. Isn't
also
it?
Punjabi music is big now. Like I think it's a global genre.
Huge,
we just saw Diljit recently, and it was so much fun. I felt like everybody was there. The entire industry was there, and like it was.
That's
it was
like
just
a
a party.
list.
It was just a party, and I think like I don't remember seeing one person who wasn't doing bhangra. It was just something to watch, and even with Karan Aujla, like when he had this album launch with Divine, like the whole city shows
mad.
up.
Absolutely mad.
So it's amazing that like as a city everybody comes together for these events, and it doesn't matter if they're from Bombay or not. It's just like that culture really is coming up in Bombay. And it's amazing.
It's so nice. I mean, you guys perform at like live events and weddings and colleges and all of that. I mean, you have like a season, isn't it? So like, is it towards the end of the year where it's like season time?
We're on a holiday, so but actually off season hasn't been quite off this time because it's like I think it's gonna pick up a little bit more from August onwards, but till March, we're like super packed, and then we do have like a easy months, but our easy months is more studio time.
I was just gonna say,
So it's a great balance like that. So it's good. We're just going on a India tour soon when we release the next 2 songs.
Amazing.
So we're just kind of like in middle of planning that, and that should be a lot of fun because we haven't done one in like 2-3 years now.
Oh, that's so cool. But listen, guys, I just want to say thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you for having us.
It has been an absolute dream to have you here in the studio. You guys are just like, you're so lovable. Like, you're just so
I was so
warm,
happy
both
to
of
get
you.
your message. I was just no way I was not going to be here. Like, we've been talking about this for so many years.
I know.
And I'm so happy we could, meet you here and
Same here.
come on your show.
And in fact, we were just talking about the last time that we met.
Yes.
Which was a very random Mother's Day lunch.
In 2017.
Yeah, 2017.
Oh my God, it's going to be a
Barbecue
decade.
Nation in Mumbai. That was the most random thing ever, but it was fun. I'm glad
You need to come to Mumbai now.
I know.
You really
We'll take you out.
Yes, please. My Mumbai trip is a very long overdue trip. So when I do come, I shall definitely tell you. So before you sign off, just any song that you can finish off with. That'd be great.
Perfect. Thank you so much for having us, Anushka. And I think before we go, Prakriti, I'll let you take the lead.
I think I'm going to make Sukriti sing this one.
Which one?
Because I feel like there was this one song that she sang which kind of became not just her song but like everybody's song. It just became an anthem, and I think everybody thinks it's their song, and it's Jhume Jo Pathaan.
I've also got that lined up too.
Just a little bit of Jhume Jo Pathaan for the first time, I think.
Yes,
Sukriti
of
should
course.
sing.
I'm
Go
going to
for
sing 2 lines and everybody can, like, wherever they're hearing this, join me.
Do the hook step with us.
झूमे जो पठान मेरी जान महफिल ही लुट जाए दे दे जो जुबान मेरी जान उस पे मर मिट जाए.
Oh my God, look at that. Full power, full energy.
Yeah, this needs like another room,
Yes,
like me standing up.
It does. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank
So
you.
much
Thank you.
love.
Lots and lots
We
of love. Thank you, Anushka.
Thank you. Bye.
Listen to our Bollywood queen Anushka Arora from 12 noon to 4 p.m. weekdays on Sunrise.